Hi guys, Matt Thomas here at the home of Jewitt Guitars in lovely downtown Cleveland, Ohio, which is also the home of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And we've got a rock and roll guitar here. This is Jeff's JJ00, which is a little different in proportion than a normal 00. It's got a much more rounded lower bow and a pinched in waist a little bit. So it's a really comfortable guitar to kind of sit on the couch and play, or even if you wanted to play it on stage, it'll hold up to it and sound like an OM. Now this particular one features a really high grade, slightly bare clawed Italian spruce top on it. It's got a lot of punch and clarity, but a lot of that punch is thanks to, look at this really cool East Indian Rosewood. This is what some people would call wild-grained East Indian, which I think is appropriate. It's fairly stellar looking. Now Jeff did something really unique to this and did a non-toxic special treatment. I'm not telling you what it is, but he was able to kind of change it from having that purple hue to more of a Brazilian chocolatiness. And to kind of go around with that, he did an ebony binding with this little maple purfling throughout it that is very golden looking and looks a lot like rope because of the figuring. Now it has a spalted maple rosette with some beautiful orange throughout it, and also he did a black, white, black purfling around it. But the tail wedge is spalted maple, but with the gold maple purfling around it. Now, being that it's a 00, it's short scale, so this is 25-inch scale length, and it's got an ebony fretboard and a stripy ebony head cap to kind of match that. But what I thought was quite lovely is this Palo Ferro or Bolivian rosewood back cap here. And as you can tell, those are the Cosmo Gotos. But these are the mini Gotos. So they're a little more petite, so there's not as much weight for the headstock. And it keeps the overall instrument very lightweight. Which I think is nice because East Indian is a bit heavier, but it's a very balanced feeling guitar. It doesn't want to do a headstock dive or really lower bow dive either. But with that added density and oomph of the East Indian, it has a very deep punch to it. It thuds really nice, which I think is really complimentary for some of these lower tunings. And even though it's 25-inch scale, I mean, that C, it sounds nice and deep and low. But the highs don't get buried. I think that's probably thanks to the Italian spruce top. It's got a lot of punch and clarity and lots of really chimey harmonic response to it without sounding too brittle or bright. Now this 00 is available. So if you've got any further questions about this really lovely guitar that Jeff has named Swirl, as you can tell why, message Jeff at JewittGuitars.com, and thanks for listening.